we're playing I Hope You Dance by Ann Womack, straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play along with us. And if you be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. After the song, I'll do a basic tutorial together with a slow motion close-up play along. Now here goes. Special thanks to Musical Mari. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now, and she's out of here. All right. Okay, I used basically two different kinds of strums. That is to say, for most of this, I used an arpeggio. If you're a beginner and you don't like arpeggios, you can, or if you're playing with a large group and you can't hear yourself play with an arpeggio, that'd be another reason to strum. You can do a simple strum along instead. What I did, here's what I did. So I'm just going to do the intro, right? Which is, in fact, it's how the verse forms its chords anyway. But I'm using an index finger for a down strum. It's G minor, right? And I have a low G, but it'll sound really, really pretty if you have a high G also. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't change anything. If you have a high G, you can just play a high G that way. All right, so here's what I'm doing. Index finger, strum down, and then I'm using my thumb and my index finger to pluck the two strings that are closest to my face, right? Which are the fourth and the third. You usually count from the floor. So it's down, fourth, third. The E flat, down, fourth, third. And then I you know what? Just depending on my mood, wherever I was in the song, sometimes I did another strum and pluck. Sometimes I used, if you think of, usually when I do arpeggios, I got a finger, pinky to spare, and a finger on each of the strings, right? So I've got my thumb and my index for the top two strings, the fourth and third. But then what I did is I plucked the first two strings. That is to say, the two closest to the floor. I plucked them, so it would be strum from the G minor, strum, pluck, pluck, strum, pluck, pluck, and then. So sometimes I did, and sometimes instead I did. I don't know why. Different times, different places in the song, I felt like doing it one way or the other. And if you would rather do, you can do that. I would emphasize, make the chorus different. That is to say, in the chorus, when you start singing I Hope You Dance, that's the effusive, enthusiastic part, right? So I switched from arpeggio to strumming then to make it more enthusiastic. If you're strumming the whole way, I would suggest use a light strum, real light for the verses, and then robust in the chorus. So you're going. I hope you dance, right? You really lay it in. I hope you dance. Now I'm going to do this in slow motion. You can play along. Practice the strum, practice the arpeggio in a moment. But first I'm going to go over the chord transition. So what do? G minor, right? G minor to an E flat. The way I'm playing an E flat, all I'm doing is sliding one finger up. That's it. That's it. I call it an alternative E flat because most people play an E flat like this. But the truth is, that's an E flat. This is an inverted E flat. It's still an E flat. So all I did was, I got my G minor, I slide my middle finger up, and there's my E flat. That's it. Now I jump over to my B flat from there, and yeah, I have to jump a little bit more. I have to lay that down and lay that down there. There's my B flat. But then from that, it's pretty easy to sort of stand up my fingers. I move my middle finger over one, and stand up my index finger, and I got my F, right? And then the second time I do it, second line, it's G flat, E flat, and I'm doing a second position F. That would be an F with my pinky or my ring finger, whichever's more comfortable, on the C note, third fret of the A string there, right? So I'm going first line, and then the second line is, okay, that's the intro. That's all the intro is. In the verses, all the same chords, no extra chords. Those are all the chords in the song. Isn't that nice? So they're just in a little different sequence. I hope you never lose. So E flat to F is a bit of a jump. At least the F is easy though, right? So E flat, yes, you have to pick up all your fingers and put them in a different place. But then from there, from that F to the B flat, you're just going to lay down your index finger, right? And then your next two fingers are pretty much in the right place for a B flat. So from an F to a B flat, that's a pretty direct chord. So E flat, F, B flat, and then back to the E flat. I'm gonna stand up my index finger. Yeah, you have to kind of move them around. Oh well. I'm afraid I don't have many tricks for these chords, but practice will help you jump to them quickly. E flat, F, and that's the entire. Those are the only chord transitions in the verses, and then the chorus is the exact same as the intro. It's exact same as the intro. So I think I'm not going to go over that anymore. Again, I wish I had more tricks for those of you who have trouble with chord transitions. I don't really. You have to pick up your fingers and put them down in a different place. But the more you do it, the easier it'll become for you. So okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to do two different things. First of all, I'm going to go through. The intro again is the same as the chorus, right? So I'm just going to go intro, first and second verse, and the short chorus A, that part, because that is in fact the entire song. It's all of the chord transitions and everything. But I'm going to do it with the arpeggio and switching to a strum, and then I'm going to do it from the light strum, switching to a bolder strum. I'll do both of them, all right? So it'll take me longer. If you want to do the strum, you can jump ahead a minute or two, and you'll find me doing that. So here we go. Slow motion, close up on my left hand. Again, I'm doing an arpeggio, clear up till the chorus. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Sorry. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, here it comes. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Now I'm going to play clear from the start of the song. I'm just going to do that strum. It'll be exactly the same strum. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's how you fit a sort of a 1, 2, 3 into a 4, 4 song. All right, it's 3, 3, 2 is the timing of it. All right, so I'm just gonna do it lightly at the start and more robustly at the chorus. Here it goes in slow motion in the intro. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Come Wednesday and dance with us. See you, bye.